It's a great time for live music, and we have some wonderful musicians for you today, as well as a great story of inspiration. So we're surrounded by stars, and we hope you'll enjoy it. This is Go Island, Cowichan Valley from Sylvan United Church in Mill Bay. On today's show, with nationally acclaimed artists, the annual Winter Solstice concert is just around the corner. You will meet an inspiring young champion in a rather unusual sport. All that and coming events on Go Island, Cowichan Valley.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
Well, we have a real treat and lots of music coming up. Here we are with Carrie Burdett, who is actually the producer, it seems like the choreographer and the person who puts all the musicians together with Leela Music. Great production so far, and you only have a handful of the musicians.
Oh, it's really exciting. We're really lucky this year to be bringing together such a high caliber of musicians and artists.
For sure. So who did we just feature off the top?
We featured Corbin Keep on cello and Alex Rempel on the bass, and myself singing.
Fabulous. It was just wonderful. That beautiful Edith Piaf tune. Is the show going to be made up of some very familiar tunes like that and others that would be more of a surprise for the audience?
Yeah, it's a true touch of everything. We have traditional classics of sort of jazz flavor that the children might like, and we have ancient spices of Spanish and Swedish and Bulgarian Christmas tunes, and then we have some, singer-songwriter, very original pieces that no one would have heard of before.
So that's why it's called a cabaret.
Exactly. It's a theme of mine I've carried for the last 25 years of trying to create something that has a mixture of the different artistic elements and genres, and trying to find a way of presenting it to an audience.
It sounds absolutely fabulous, Carrie, and we're going to have quite a variety to show you today on the program as well of this music. There are two shows December 21st at Sylvan United Church, really easy to find in Mill Bay, just off the highway. You won't want to miss this. It's going to be absolutely fabulous. Family-friendly, a cabaret-style show at Sylvan United Church in Mill Bay. Two shows, one at 3 o'clock and the other one at 7. Let's talk about this wonderful facility. It's a lovely place to hear music and see all the other performance aspects without any microphones.
It's quite a treat for us as musicians to be able to perform in such a venue. This is a modern architectural space that's really designed for good acoustics. So we have, cello, bass, harp, accordion, piano, violin, and the voices and dance. It's just a fantastic opportunity for us to perform together.
No kidding. Now let's talk about the musicians, because we just have, and we're very fortunate to have, I should say, very busy musicians in rehearsal today, just sharing with us on Go Island. But tell us about all the musicians that will be included, please, Carrie.
Yes, well, it's a delight to have Corbin Keep on cello, Alex Rempel, who you said that you saw earlier on bass. We have Richard Moody on violin, and Adrian Dolan, who's bringing a lot of different instruments. And both Richard and Adrian are, national favorites. They perform with a lot of great bands. And we have Sarah Marrero on voice. We have Marilyn Rummel on harp. We have Marissa, who's dancing, and myself.
What a great collection of talent. Now let's talk about the genres, because this is going to touch in many different genres.
Yeah, so the nature of cabaret for me is to see how many different flavors we can mix together. We're starting the evening off with a classical piece, a favorite, Ave Maria, and that's going to be woven in. And we have some jazz standards that's really fun. And then we have some acoustic pieces where actually all the instrumentalists are going to drop their instruments and sing. So everyone here can sing as well. It's incredible in 4-part harmony, just the voices. And then we have some folk songs and some pop tunes, so we're also featuring that. But what's also very special is each musician is going to highlight one of their own arrangements and compositions.
You've thought of everything. What a great producer. Now let's talk about what's coming. Snow. This is going to feature your gorgeous voice, and I know you have an upcoming album. Will this be on that?
Yes, it's going to be a featured song on the album. It's composed by a friend of mine, Anna Hostman. She's a Victoria-based composer, and it's a real passion of mine to work with living composers.
Well, a little bit of snow is falling outside, and a whole lot of snow is going to be happening here in just a moment. We're going to take a bit of a break right now. In January, a number of young people will be recognized at sports awards in the Cowichan Valley. And after the break, Meg Cuthbert has a story of one of the young champions.